This video may be shocking to some, but not to all. One thing about this situation right here is it's been happening for centuries, but really, what's the root issue to this? We don't know. At least I know I don't know. Now let's get right into it right now. A woman was caught by her boyfriend having relations with their dog. What do you think about that? I mean, the title off rip already sounds ridiculous. Let's jump right into this story.
When I got the tip this afternoon about these accusations, I really thought that I had heard it all. I didn't believe it till I was in court watching and listening to the accusations leveled against this Taylor woman. You guys said it. She's accused of having sexual relations with the family dog named Max. It's apparently all on camera. Now she's charged with sodomy and animal abuse. Ever seen anything like this?
I have not.
You probably have not either. It all started like this.
A gentleman comes in the front desk like they do all day, every day.
Like the beginning of a bad joke that turned terrible.
She did own up to performing these acts on Max.
The Taylor man says this week he caught his ex-girlfriend.
The police officer said, yeah, she was caught doing these acts with Max. Max is the dog. He's acting like he's a human. You know, I mean, I know the dog has a human name. And why do y'all name y'all dogs human names? Max, Scotty, Robert. Well, I mean, why? Why do y'all do that? But this is already a sick individual right here.
Brittany McClure on home surveillance cameras at their Taylor home they still share.
In that video, it shows defendant Brittany McClure lying on the living room floor on what appears to be a mattress covered with a blanket. She then removes the blanket and calls the dog over to her.
That's Taylor PD's detective Philip Collop, who had to analyze the 6-minute video.
She is heard saying good boy.
He secured charges against McClure for sodomy and animal abuse. Max is even named as the victim in his report.
Plain as day, it's his ex-girlfriend performing fellatio on the dog named Max, and her attempts to get Max to reciprocate.
Lieutenant Frank Canning, at this job 24 years, he's dumbfounded. Says McClure confessed and even told investigators why.
Kind of a interest in a fetish, stuff that was seen on the internet.
Good news, Max was not hurt.
Yes, Max is fine. He is in the custody of his dad, Brittany's ex-boyfriend.
No contact with any animals.
The judge setting a $100,000 personal bond. McClure apparently says this is the first time she's ever done this.
I would like to think that Max is going to be in good hands and there's no threat to this happening again.
First and foremost, she said it was her first time. No, in the world, that was not her first time doing that, okay? I don't know where you have to go mentally to actually follow through with something like that. To even have that planted in your head to go ahead and do that is totally beyond me. Where are you at mentally to the point to where you like, okay, well, I got a boyfriend, I have an animal over here, I have all of this other stuff going on in my life, but the person or the thing I turn to is an actual dog, right? And this reminds me of a song, How Low Can You Go? Can you go down low? Can you go all the way to the flow? But all jokes aside though, you know, this is an issue that doesn't really happen in the black community, or it is not being exposed in the black community if it is happening. But I would say this is one of the nastiest videos that I ever seen. And I didn't see the video, I'm just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that type of stuff even going through my head. She should get every bit of time that she deserves. Unfortunately, the way the system is set up, she might not even be doing like 5 years. She, you know, but at the same time, it's cruelty to animals. So knowing that it's cruelty to animals, she may get a little bit of time, but at the end of the day, this is a sticky situation for her But it just goes to show you the mental state of some people. A lot of people minds, they done lost them. This is not her first time. If you heard exactly what the news reporter said, she did her thing. She wanted the dog to do his thing. Like, what? Because I heard about incidents like this happening, and I actually seen a couple videos on YouTube or something like that, to where they be like, well, it's totally okay to do this, you know, we do this in our family, but boom, boom, boom. So I understand that she said like, hey, I got it from online, but that's not an excuse. That's not a reasonable excuse for someone to actually follow through with those actions. Just because you see something on the internet doesn't mean that you should follow through with it. Just because you hear somebody say, hey, I do this and this is tough, why would you even put that in your brain to follow through with that? Perfect example. Your friend jump off a bridge. You see 17 other people fall off a bridge, jump off a bridge. What you gonna do? Exactly. So with that being said, let's just watch the end of this, and I'm out of here.
We realize that is a lot to digest there. Now, McClure has no criminal record whatsoever. That's part of the reason the judge issued that personal bond, which means she will be out of custody. Now, side note on those cameras, they were installed not because there was any kind of suspicion that something was going on. They were kind of everyday home surveillance cameras. Reporting live, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News. So
obviously, we just heard that she's not going to be doing any time. Like, this is my first time even seeing this. When I saw the title, I was blew back. I was like, what? But she's not going to do any time for the crime that she committed against this animal. On top of that, just think about what was going through the ex-boyfriend mind when he saw the actual video footage of that nastiness going on in his house. Think about how he reacted. How would you react if you was in a situation like that? He was looking at those security cameras probably just to make sure that, you know, the surrounding area was up to par, inside of the house was good, and he just probably stumbled across that and he was blew away. But let me know what y'all think about this video. We about to get active, so if y'all got any videos that y'all want me to review, if y'all got any videos that pops up in your head that you want me to go over, just go ahead and send it to my Instagram. My Instagram is the same as my TikTok. You can reach me on both of those platforms. I'll holler at y'all on the next one.